Alright, so we're getting a bunch of new cards from Rage of the Abyss? Is something? No, I don't think so, but whatever, who cares? It's probably Rage of the Abyss, though. Anyways, we're also getting some new news about Infinite Forbidden, so something that didn't exist in the OCG version, because this is going to be a TCG exclusive, and all we know about it is that the name is Mimigul, and its concept is about, you know, dungeons and exploring for treasure and stuff like that. The artworks look really nice. I don't have anything bad to say there. It looks gorgeous. It reminds me of, you know, those cartoon-like RPGs. Not really, kind of. So yeah, if it's good, then yeah, that's gonna be cool. But if it's gonna be garbage, just like Destina and Warrock and all those dog shit TCG exclusives that we've been getting, it's just gonna be pack filler, which we don't really want. Anyways, let's get into the new cards. So the first one is a V-Jump promo, so we're not gonna have it by until like 2028 or something. Perform a Pile Sky Magician Girl, level 5, wind spellcaster, all 3 effects once per turn. If you control a continuous spell, there you go, Snake Eye and Millennium support. You can special summon this card from your hand, and if this card is special summoned from the hand, you can Foolish a level 4 lowest light spellcaster monster. So the first thing that comes to my mind is, okay, yeah, you can send the White Forest monsters, which is interesting. And if this face-up card leaves the field, you can target one spell or trap on the field, destroy it, including your own field. So again, somewhat synergizes with the Toy Box engine. It's a Performapal monster that has nothing to do with Performapals. It's more of like a support for White Forest, which is interesting. New Goblin Biker cards. This one, its name is already a 10 out of 10. Badass Goblin Bikers. Level 6 Dark Fiend. Oh yeah, they're trying to push the level 6s. Yeah, when that deck was like a 3-axis deck. Anyways, second and third effect once per turn. If you control no monsters or all monsters you control are Goblin monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing. And if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower Goblin monster from your deck. That's all I needed to read. Thank you. Yeah, this card's already extremely good. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one card on the field, attach it to your Goblin Xyz monster as a material. Oh my god. Okay, that also adds an additional like interruption to your deck, because now you can target your opponent's cards on like your opponent's turn by detaching this as a quick effect, and then attach an additional card to like from your opponent's field to like one of your Goblin Xyz monsters. Everything about this is insane. This is extremely good. It gets even better, I think. This one is a Goblin Biker Grand Imprisonment. Quick play spell. You can only use both effects once per turn. Tribute one monster, and then special summon one Goblin monster from your deck, but it cannot attack this turn. I could not care less. At least it doesn't negate the effect, so you can go like normal summon Tour Guide. And then your opponent goes Chain Veiler, and then you go Chain this, Tribute the Tour Guide. Summon this, and then Tour Guide still resolves. And then you summon this, which also summons another monster from the deck, which is just absolutely free real estate. These two cards just fixed so many issues for Goblin Biker. Now the deck loses way less to Veiler and Imperm. It's absolutely massive. I'm extremely satisfied with these two cards. When a monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your grave and detach any number of your materials from your Goblin Xyz monsters. All face-up monsters your opponent currently control lose 1,000 attack for each material detached until the end of this turn. I mean, why not? I guess it could be good against, like, Tenpai Dragon. Not that it really matters too much, because you don't really care usually about, like, decreasing the attack of monsters. It's like, it's not like an interruption, per se. It can be at times, but, yeah, also against, like, Kashtira Fenrir and stuff. But whatever, it's not too bad. Goblin Biker Grand Crisis Continuous Trap. You can only use one of the 2 effects per turn, only once that turn. I hate this restriction. You can target one Goblin monster you control and one monster your opponent controls, or one Goblin monster in your grave and one monster in your opponent's grave. Banish both. Alright, cool. I mean, that's not bad. You can send this face-up card from your spell and trap zone to the grave, then target 5 of your banished Goblin monsters with different names, special summon them. This card would have been so much better if it said to target up to 5 of your banished Goblin monsters. But it says target 5, so if you have like 4 banished Goblin monsters, yeah, this card does nothing. I don't think this card will be played in the deck, but I think this is a 3 of, because it's either like a starter or, I mean, an extender. It makes you dodge hand traps, which is, again, great. And this card, I mean, you don't have to play 3, but if you do draw it, it's also like a semi-1-card combo, I think, or it can be a 1-card full combo. I mean, it looks pretty good. Yeah, no complaints so far. Anyways, this is Whitewood's new card, okay. Quick play spell, the Fiend of the Whitewoods. Both effects once per turn. Tribute one Synchro monster, then target one face-up card on the field, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Then if you tributed a Whitewood Synchro monster at activation, you can special summon one Illusion monster from your grave. This is not good. It would have been better if it could also negate like Nibiru and stuff like that. Like if it could negate stuff from the hand, but it doesn't. I don't think this is necessary whatsoever. I don't think you'll need it for anything, really. It's not garbage, but and also the typical White Forest effect or White Woods, whatever. I don't really think this card will change anything. It's not gonna change the fact that the deck can still lose 2 hand traps sometimes, but if you play with Centurion, it's better, obviously, and if you draw like the Toy Box Engine, then you can play through, you know, Imperm Ash and stuff like that. But without those kind of cards, this deck has issues for sure. And this just doesn't fix it. It's just a win more card, which you do not need because your end board is already unbreakable. You don't need more negates. It really just adds nothing, so I'm disappointed by this card. Synphospose Offenders. Normal trap? Huh? Okay, you can only use both effects once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster or monsters from the deck and or extra deck and you control a Diabellstar monster card, could be in your spell and trap zone. Target one monster they control, shuffle it into the deck. Alright, during the damage step, if your Diabellstar monster battles an opponent's monster, you can banish this card from your grave. That opponent's monster's attack becomes halved until the end of this turn. Yet again, this effect is just not really relevant, but I'm never gonna complain about like free effects. The thing is, the decks that would play this card are decks that are combo decks that don't really need to be slowed down by trap cards if they don't really solve like a big issue. And this is just like another kind of win more card that just adds like another interruption for no good reason that you do not need in the super fast-paced combo decks that would again play this card, such as Snake Eye. So in other words, this card is just meh. I mean, it could be played maybe in I don't know, the Chimera deck. I don't know, probably not. Anyways, the Asamina, okay, so that's a new sub-archetype in a way. The first one, I mean, we have a bunch of fusions. Asamina Rhea Silvera, Dark Illusion, level 6, 1 illusion and a light spellcaster. Second and third effect once per turn. Any battle damage your Asamina monsters other than its self-inflicted or opponent is doubled. Yeah, okay. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card and negate that effect. Yeah, sure, that's not bad at all. If this card is destroyed by battle by card effect, including your own, you can add 1 Synphospose trap from your deck to your hand. The issue is, they're not really good. Except that maybe there are some new Synphospose traps that are good. So potentially this could be much more, you know, interesting. Alright, cool. Yeah, I mean, this is nice, but how are you summoning this, right? Because I don't think that the Snake Eyes decks and stuff, or whatever would play this, have any ways of fusion summoning. So we're gonna be looking into this really soon. Asamina Mu Arcielago. As if names couldn't get any worse. Now it's like, I couldn't have dealt just with White Forest names. Now I gotta deal with this as well. This makes no freaking sense. Anyways, if this card is fusion summon, you can add an Asamina or Synphospose card from your deck to your hand. Okay, yeah, cool. Monsters your opponent controls. Okay, that sucks. If this card is destroyed by a battle by card effect, this time you search a spell from your deck to your hand. Which is, I want to say, much better. You can search Wanted, which searches anything, and then you also draw a card. Yeah, this has a better third effect. But this effect, I mean, the other one is an Omni Negate, so I can't really compare an Omni Negate to a card that searches anything. Both of them have different kind of utilities. Alright, cool. Asamina Soul Whoa, bro! Yo, I would pay money to see DB Grinder pronounce these names. Soul Ericton, I think. An Illusion and a Fiend monster. Super poly target? Maybe not really, because Illusion monsters aren't really prominent. Okay, if this card is fusion summon, you can target 1 card on the field, send it to the grave. I mean, that's a good mechanic, but it targets, but it's fine. You can fusion summon this on your opponent's turn, and then that's an interruption. During each standby phase, you can target an Asamina or Synphospose card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. During each standby phase, so your standby phase, your opponent's standby phase, that can get you advantage really quickly. Not too bad. I am a fan. So yeah, all these cards so far are good. It's just that, how easy are they to summon? That's the only question. Asamina More Regina. Jesus, where, bro? These names! An illusion monster and a level 6 or higher fiend monster. Why, though? Why? Is there something I'm missing in the lore? Why are illusions now randomly combined with fiends? Goblin Bikers, are they fiend now? I think they are. Hold on. Yeah, that's a fiend. They were originally warriors, and then they became corrupted by the Synphospose, potentially. I had to check into the lore. If you guys know the answer, let me know in the comment section. Anyways, you can only use both effects once per turn, whatever. You can target an illusion monster in your grave, except itself, special summon it. That's a monster reborn every single turn. That's an ignition effect. It's not just on summon, you can do that, which is pretty cool. When a Synphospose or Asamina card or effect is activated, except itself, quick effect, you can target up to 2 cards on the field, destroy them. That includes your opponent's Synphospose or Asamina cards. So in a mirror match, this card could be pretty nasty. So again, all these fusion monsters are good, but now how are we summoning these cards? So the first way to summon them would be with Sacred Asamina. Normal spell, you can only use the second effect once per turn, which means that the first effect can be used multiple times per turn. Reveal one Asamina fusion monster in your extra deck and send one Sinful Spoils card from your hand and or field to the grave for every 4 levels it has. If those cards are set, reveal them, then special summon the revealed monster. This is treated as a fusion summon. My question is, can you send itself as part of the cost, I guess, to summon the fusion monster? It's not really cost, it's a material, I guess. But yeah, if that's the case, then you just need this and any other Sinful Spoils card, and then you're good to go. And then you can summon any of these fusion monsters, because the level 8, for some reason, happens to be just as easy to summon as all the level 6 monsters. Because for each level, for each 4 levels, you send 1 card. So the level 6 monsters already require 2 pitches, which means that the level 8 is no different. You know, 4 plus 4. So this is what I don't really understand. Why make it level 8 if it's going to be just as easy to summon as the level 6? You might as well make it level 9 just to make it be in a different league than the others. I don't understand. Maybe there's going to be like a level 12 Asamina monster down the line where you need like 3 monsters, but they can screw us over with just a level 9 monster and that would work as well. Or maybe for the level 6 monsters, you only need 1 other pitch, even if you can't send itself. I have no idea how it works. I'm gonna have to check the ruling. If this card is in your grave, you can target an Asamina monster you control in your grave, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, add this card to your hand. Okay, so you can use the fusion effect basically twice per turn. Quickly spell. Asamina Ophelitis. Quickly spell. You can only use one of the 2 effects per turn, only once that turn. During your main phase, no, sorry, during the main phase, well, now that it really matters, it's not a quick effect in the grave. Reveal an, unlike trap cards, reveal an Asamina fusion monster in your extra deck and send 1 Sinful Spoils card from your hand and or field. Okay, the exact same effect. Literally the exact same, but this is a quickly spell. During your main phase, you can banish a card from your grave, then target an Asamina monster in your grave, special summon it. Okay, so you can revive back the fusions, but they won't be fusion summons, so all their first effect won't work, which is kind of fine, because you can recur back the Omni Negate that doesn't have to be fusion summoned to negate something. But it's really weak. Only 1900 attack. That's a Garnet, basically, in terms of stats. Still a really good card. I mean, both of these cards are remarkable. And now we got a trap card, Asamina Hamartia. Okay, so again, the exact same effect to fusion summon, but this time it's actually a little different because you shuffle back the Sinful Spoils card from your grave and or banished into the deck, and then you summon your fusion monster. Again, I'm still confused. I don't understand what the every 4 levels it has. A level 6, how many times does it have 4 levels? I mean, I guess, nah, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know if that would be like 1 cent or 2 cents. Just because it's like in between, so it's like 1.5, so you have to like round it up to 2. I really have no idea what this really entails. That's why I just need the ruling now. Anyways, you can banish the card from your grave, then target 1 Sinful Spoils spell or trap in your grave, set it, but it cannot be activated this turn. That's fine, because you can banish this from your opponent's grave, on your opponent's turn, and then get back 1 of the cards, and then by the time it's your turn, then you can use it. And now we got the last card, Sinful Spoils Deception. Continue spell. All 3 effects once per turn. You contribute 1 monster from your hand or field. Add an Asamina card from your deck to your hand. Okay, so you can search the spell cards and then potentially immediately fusion summon using this. So I think this should be a 1-card combo. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard and you control an Asamina monster, you can make your opponent lose 1500 life points, and if you do, gain 1500 life points, which is, of course, exactly what this game needs, just more time cards that will ruin everyone's day. During the end phase of this card is in your grave because it was sent from there, from the face-up spell and trap zone this turn, you can set it. That's crazy. Every single card recurs either itself or other cards. This deck, anything that involves Sinful Spoils is already very competitive in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now they're just getting even more broken support, and I think this is just gonna become even better down the line. It could be a really good splashable engine. Maybe there's just gonna be like that one deck that's gonna use this better than everyone else, and it's gonna feel so filthy. Every single turn you get so much recursion, you get everything back from the graveyard, so many graveyard effects. Every card does multiple things. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, this is remarkable support. But yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about these cards in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys very soon, potentially for a combo video using these cards. Peace.